Don't miss the tea. Subscribe now.
Dude, pour me another one. Seriously, leave the bottle. You have no idea what's going on behind closed doors at my place. I know from the outside we look like the golden couple. Married for just a few months, together for years, young, employed, seemingly living the dream. But let me spill the actual tea because I feel like I'm going to explode if I don't say this out loud. You know how I've been bailing on everything lately. Like last Friday when I told the guys I had a migraine. And the week before when I said I had to work late. That was total bullshit. The truth is I can't leave her alone. My wife, my beautiful, incredible wife whom I love more than life itself, is drowning. And because she's drowning, I'm the only life raft she has, which means I'm barely keeping my head above water. She has absolutely no one else. Zero, I am the entire emotional support system for a grown woman, and it is crushing me. She works at the hospital, a meat grinder. She soaks up trauma like a sponge. By the time she clocks out, her social battery is corroded. She comes home, sheds the scrubs, and just turns off. Her entire social existence has become the living room couch, me, and one other thing. That one other thing, a significant amount of weed. That's our routine. She comes home, the world was too much. She smokes to numb out the noise and stares at the wall, and I don't mind staying in. I love her. I want to be there for her. But it's getting to the point where I'm canceling my own life because if I leave, she's just sitting there in the dark, sad and alone. I've become the therapist, the best friend, the husband, and the punching bag. It gets more twisted. She's also the entire support system for her mother, who treats her like an emotional dump truck. So my wife gives everything to her patients, the rest to her mother, and comes home hollowed out, looking at me to fill her back up. I've tried to expand her circle. We go on double dates. She's charming, but the moment we leave, she shuts down. She says, "They're your friends' wives. They aren't my friends." She refuses to even try. So she retreats back into her shell, and I'm left holding the bag. And honestly, I could probably handle that if it wasn't for one huge, terrifying decision we're about to make. We are planning on getting pregnant soon. We want a family, but I'm terrified. I'm genuinely scared. If she can't handle a Tuesday shift at the hospital without collapsing on the couch, how is she going to handle a crying newborn? How is she going to handle the isolation of maternity leave? I tried to bring up therapy. Oh my God, bad move. I walked right into a minefield. She exploded. She went through horrific trauma when she was young and spent years in therapy. She feels like she's done her time. She looked me dead in the eye and said she's not going to pay a stranger to make her relive the worst moments of her life. She refuses to reopen those wounds. So that leaves me. I'm the designated listener. I'm the one who has to hear about the trauma, the stress, the sadness. I put on my armor, I listen, I comfort. But I'm not perfect, man. Sometimes I snap, I get impatient. And when I do that, it destroys her because I am all she has. And what she doesn't know is that her one and only safety net is about to break. And when my patience breaks, the guilt hits me like a freight train. I feel like the worst husband on the planet. I feel like a monster for not having infinite patience for the woman I love. It's a vicious cycle. She's depressed, so she leans on me. I get tired. I show a crack in my armor. She falls apart. I feel guilty and double down on supporting her, and I get even more tired. I feel emotionally drained right down to my marrow. I feel like a phone that's been on 1% battery for 6 months, and I'm scared that one day I'm just going to run out of power. And what happens then? If I collapse, she collapses. I can't force her to make friends. I can't force her to go to therapy. I can't leave her alone. I love her. I really do. But love isn't supposed to feel this heavy, is it? It feels like I'm carrying her up a mountain and she's refusing to walk. So yeah, that's why I look like I haven't slept in a week. Because when I go home tonight, I have to perform. I have to be the rock. I have to be the entire universe for her. And honestly, I'm just a guy who wants his wife to ask him how his day was for once. I'm scared for us, and I'm scared for this baby we're planning. Because if something doesn't change, I don't know if we're going to make it.